Hey guys, today I want to talk a little bit about a topic um, that's quite interesting. I want to talk about the Big Bang and the start of the universe and why it's necessary that the Big Bang needed to occur. The reason why I want to talk about this is because it is a very important subject to really gloss over. The starts and the origins of the universe is fundamental to our understanding of the human experience. Scientists have discovered that the Big Bang began around 13.8 billion years ago. This is quite an interesting fact because we discovered this in the 20th century, which is quite recent. And before that, we developed many theories as to that would explain why the universe began or how everything came into existence. One of these major points would be the birth of one of these things that scientists invented or that people invented to account for the beginnings of everything would be religion. So religion is, as you know, a human invention. We don't know for a fact that if it had divine or human origins, but we do know that it has been shaped throughout the centuries of humans living on this earth. Religion has predated for many centuries. The first religion, Christianity, began 2,000 years ago, which is approximately 20 centuries ago, and the second religion, Islam, began 1.4 1,400 years ago, which is 14 centuries ago. The interesting thing about the Big Bang is that it presupposes that nothing came from nothing, which basically makes sense in a way based on scientific evidence and scientific realities. So we know a bit about space, time, and matter. We are presupposing that matter came from an infinitely dense point of um, matter, of energy called the Big Bang, the singularity, and outside of the singularity was um, was unexplained. So we don't know exactly what was outside the singularity. We might think that it was space, but the Big Bang also created space itself, time, space, and matter. So those were the three entities that were created by the Big Bang. There is not much information as to what was outside the Big Bang, but we can hypothesize that it would be something that is beyond our understanding. My understanding is that outside of the Big Bang, outside the singularity, there was something that was undiscoverable by us. This correlates to the human experience. The human experience, or any abstract concept that relates to us humans on planet Earth, has a play or some part of what was outside the Big Bang, outside the singularity. And so we naturally hypothesize that it was God that was outside the singularity, but we don't know for certain what exactly this entity or what exactly God is, as God is obviously completely beyond our understanding and imagination. So this really aligns with our human experience in the way that we know that outside of the singularity was something beyond our understanding, and that something beyond our understanding is what we call God. So we believe that God comes from outside of the singularity. The more pressing question then is, what exactly is this this entity that is beyond our human understanding? If we can't even grasp what God is, then how can we be sure that there exists something that is beyond our understanding that was outside the singularity? I also want to say or close off with a few more points about the human experience and how it ties in with human philosophy and reasoning. So, as we know, outside of the singularity was something beyond our understanding, and we call this something God. We don't know exactly what God is or who God is, or we don't even have a way to comprehend in any finite way what this any descriptions or any understanding of this entity or anything that was outside this singularity. But what we can say is that we created systems that could help describe what was outside the singularity and what was and any systems that describe God. We know that He's infinitely good, He's infinitely moral, and He is perfect in any way. And this aligns with our human experience. We know that there is a moral structure to our body. We have a code of morality. We know how to act. We know how to compare our morality to a higher order. If we can describe our morality, there must be a perfect measure of right and wrong, and we call this God. Naturally so, because we as humans seek understanding, meaning, and purpose in our lives. So I'll wrap it up at that point. I'll wrap it up now. I think we've been through quite a bit, and I hope to see you guys next time. We'll be discussing more things related to science and philosophy. And we'll talk a bit more about the universe, my understanding of how the universe came to be, and any interesting facts about my experience on planet Earth. I will see you guys next time.